I was going to ask about your, because I know you're wholly willing to talk about this, Randy. Your worst experiences at restaurants. Do you have any like that come to mind as like really big cons where they've set you up or like something terrible's happened? Or
well, it's our #1 video, so I'm really happy. I actually, that's one of the funny things is if you look at my top 5 videos, one is me just venting and telling this unbiased story of the 4 times that restaurants screwed me, and then. I mean, I got the cops called on Mitch and I and all these families down in San Antonio, and that's our #1 video.
Shit, yeah. You know what? I've seen the thumbnail for that, and it makes me laugh. But I've never watched it. I feel bad saying that, but
no, I don't mind.
What is the? Can you tell us the story behind that?
Well, it's basically what basically happened is that COVID happened, and everybody started uploading videos, and our channel started dying. So I'm like, okay, we got to shake things up. And so back in 2017, 18, something, I don't remember. But I went down to San Antonio, Texas, and I called this restaurant like 3 or 4 different times. I think 2 for sure, maybe 3. I think I said 2 in the video. But I told them that I was coming, I was going to film the YouTube video and blah, 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 blah. And they were like, oh, great, can't wait to have you. Blah, 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 blah. And then I, of course, put it on my schedule. Like 7 or 8 families, along with some individuals, came. And it was a little bit of a busy time because there was they were featured on Man vs. Food. So, I mean, it's a pretty busy place, and they're known for like their 3-pound cinnamon rolls and stuff. And this chicken fried steak challenge that went viral a couple different times. So I was really wanting to try it while in the area. And we got there, and then they basically said, we can't film, which I had gotten clearance multiple times by different people.
And he traveled all that way.
And this guy named Juan, I think. Juan Neves or something.
Juan Niave is my buddy. You going to say something bad about him?
No. He had just filmed himself doing the challenge like 2 weeks prior.
Yeah. Juan's part of the MLE crew, right?
Yeah. But he had just filmed himself doing the challenge. So I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then, so finally they wouldn't budge. And like the manager was like about to cry, like upset because I was trying to make sure it would happen, but then finally I conceded that, okay, we'll just do the challenge and try to figure something out. And all these families came, and I didn't want to disappoint them. And so, and I only had 12 minutes to do it, so it wasn't going to like ruin my night. And so I conceded, and we packed up all of our camcorders and stuff like that. And then we ordered, and they said it was coming, and then like 20 minutes went by, and then a new manager came up and called me over and said that they're choosing not to serve us. And that I guess there was a risk of potentially somebody videoing the challenge or something like that, and blah, 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 blah. And so that they'd like us all to leave. And so there was one other burger challenge in Helotes, I think it was called, which is a nearby city. And so I went to the parking lot to call that place to see if they'd let me come late and still do their burger challenge, because then it'd be a day of the week without a video. What the hell?
Yeah, you can't have that.
Yeah. I got to do my 7 days a week. But yeah, by the time I got back there, the police were in the parking lot to make sure that all of all the families that were there left, along with Mitch and I, and then I was going to do it with another guy that had done a couple food challenges. But yeah, they made us all leave, and then I posted about it the next day or whatever, but then nothing happened out of it, no apologies or nothing. But then our channel was dying, and I needed to shake things up, and Arthur was like, let's do it. And then we couldn't just do it on the one story, so we needed to think of 3 others, at least have a couple things. So then there was 3 others that I got screwed at on. One in Kamloops, Canada. They added like 2.5 pounds to the sandwich that like 7 people have beaten. And then he actually told one of my buddies that they added a whole bunch more food because he's a professional. He should be able to do it. And so thankfully they're shut down now.
After that tweet, after that video.
And then the place they call it the cops, they're shut down now too.
I know, you motherfucker. I wanted to do that one.
You don't mess with Randy.
Let me.
Well, you know, the thing is, and this tells you how much loyalty there is in competitive eating. Like there's a restaurant in Australia, and I respect all the Australians because they screwed me and another guy over in Perth, Western Australia. Nobody would go there anymore after they screwed me over. I'm not going to shout out any names or anything, but like after I got screwed over there, they decided to cut the whole video thing, and they didn't want to deal with that again. And so like Wayne, I will say Wayne, screw Wayne. No.
we both know Wayne, so it's cool. He'll be
Wayne
all right.
Jalapeno, yeah. And then like 4 or 5 others all went there and did the challenge after me. So it just, everybody's out for themselves. And that's kind of why competitive eating is dying. It's just a lot of, I mean, you know this about it. It's ego. Big ego. All these ego people, like Adam, yeah.
It is weird that the restaurants would choose to try and sabotage what they've built. I mean, like we've spoken about this before, haven't we? Obviously, the challenge that you guys did yesterday, when you messaged must be 3 or 4 months back, to say, can we come and take that challenge on? You obviously want to film some content. At that point, you had like 1.5 million subscribers, and they're saying no, and it's like, what an opportunity for somebody to bring like 7 families and a massive audience to your restaurant.
I wasn't asking for any fees or any kind of payment. Or
you're going to pay. You're going to pay for your food. You're going to pay for your meal. You're going to bring all these eyes on.
I think I don't understand why places would make the food challenge bigger. You know, people that does happen sometimes. Where I think whereby they're kind of. A place is protected that they don't want it to be beaten almost, which I find odd.
Correct. Yeah.
I get it. Maybe if there's a paycheck, I get it maybe, but like...
You get those emails saying, oh, I've got a challenge, or we look forward to putting you on the wall of shame.
Yeah,
it's like, why the hell would I want to do the challenge?
Yeah, if you know you're not going to get a fair shake, and I don't like that, but I think I kind of understand why maybe people might be reluctant to do it if, or let you film because there's so much power that comes with it. You know, we talked about it before in that I think that they should really have an idea for what you like, right? So nobody really should not want me to come and film, because even if the food is dog shit, I'm not going to say it's dog shit. Yeah. And even if people do bad stuff like that, I just laugh it off. I don't want to make a big drama about it. But I understand why they might be reluctant to. But at the same time, there's a way of, Randy's got how many videos you got on your channel, you reckon?
Over 1,000.
1,000 videos. So they should know, okay, this is a really great opportunity to do it. And why would I want to give this person, not give them a fair chance, right? But it happens so often. I know, Randy, sometimes you'll go, right, and if they've clearly taken the piss, you'll just be like, right, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't, I totally get that, because sometimes you turn up and they make it so, like the Hard Rock Cafe for me is the one that people always mention to me, because the dude comes out with like a fucking colander of fries, 5 pounds of fries in it, not to mention the rest of it. How am I going to do that? And what's the point? It just makes you... I got a message from Hard Rock Cafe apologizing about that.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They said that we're really sorry about that. It shouldn't have come out like that. But
And we do know that there's 2 winners of the challenge in this room right now, too. We've got Katina Eats Kilos, who actually finished it faster than me. I finished with like 2 seconds left, because that cake is freaking hard to eat.
it comes out solid, right?
The bottom 2 layers were like impossible to eat fast.